Okay, we're going to demonstrate how easy it is to create desktop applications with ActionScript 3 and mProjector. So let's fire up Flash. We're going to create a new blank ActionScript 3 document. Do a little bit of housekeeping on it. We're going to set the background color to like a medium gray. And I think we'll draw maybe a green oval in here as well so we can show off some of mProjector's windowless application capabilities. Okay, and let's add in a text field as well. So we'll drop in a text field here. Okay, and that'll be dynamic text that we're just going to call path underbar text. Okay, now to complete the user interface, I'm going to drop in a couple of buttons out of the components panel. So one of those is going to be a drag bar, and the other one is just going to center the window on the screen. Okay, I'll make him a tiny bit wider, and we'll change his name. To drag button, and we'll just make his instant name drag underbar button for when we hook it up in ActionScript. And this guy here we'll put roughly in the center of the window, and we're going to call him center, and center underbar button. Okay, so we have everything that we need in here now except for the mProjector component, which is also in the Components tab. If you don't see it in there, you're probably in an ActionScript 2 document, or the other possibility is that when mProjector ran its standard installation, it didn't manage to install the MXP file, which you should see right next to your mProjector application. So double click on your mProjector MXP, and the Adobe Extension Manager will go ahead and install it for you. Then you'll need to quit and restart Flash for it to appear. Okay, let's hook up our ActionScript now. So we just go into our Actions tab. We're going to do everything in frame 1 of the timeline here. And the first thing you need to do with ActionScript 3 is you need to import all of your ScreenTime mProjector classes, which you just do an import stm.mprojector.star wildcard grabs them all. And then we can start adding in mProjector functions like the set title function, which will set your window title if you have a standard window Chrome. Just call it AS3 test application. And let's set up our path underbar text dot text equal to, and then we're going to make it equal to the path to the desktop folder. So we have a routine in mProjector's mSystem class called get desktop folder. So to set up the buttons, we just need to write a couple of fairly straightforward functions. So first of all, I'm going to write one for the center window button, and that is going to look like this. We just say function, we'll call it center window, and it's part of the event handling mechanisms. So we pass it an event, which we're not going to do anything with. All we're going to do is call the mWindow center function. And then we need to add in a event listener for it. So we're just going to hook up center button, and we need to add an event listener to it, and it'll be a mouse event, and we'll be looking for the mouse down. And when we see that, we're going to want to call center window. Simple as that. And so the same thing again for drag window. Drag window will take the same set of parameters. And it's going to call mWindow.startDrag. And the same thing again, we need to hook up the drag button, add event listener, hook it up to the mouse event, and point it to the drag window function. Okay, that should be all we need to do now to create a very simple desktop application with a couple of buttons and a text box in it. So I'm going to save it. I'm just going to call it AS3. Publish it. See where I'm missing a brace here. And it looks like I just put an extra bracket in there, so we'll delete that. Save and publish. Okay, so now if we hide Flash, we should see our Swift here. We'll open up mProjector. I'm just hitting Command and Tab to flip between applications that are already running. I can just drag and drop it onto the mProjector application. mProjector is built with mProjector and Flash, so you too can add drag and drop into your applications. And I'm going to hit Build, and it'll use all the standard settings, and it should build us a Flash-shaped desktop application when it's done here. In this case, the window is set to standard, so you can see it's set it to say AS test application. You can see it's put the path of users John desktop, which is the path. The drag button works, the center button works. So let's see how this looks if we change it to a Flash-shaped application. We'll just set the window type to Flash-shaped, hit Build again. And you can see now all the chrome's gone and we just have the Flash drawing. And this can change dynamically over time. You can see as we roll over, things change, drag it around, hit the center. And so that's how easy it is to create an ActionScript 3 and mProjector desktop application. If you want to find out more, go to the mProjector Dev Center on screentime.com, and there's also help installed right into Flash.